Hey everybody, Doug8798 here. Time for another wrestling burial and rant. And this is my rant on the Wyatt family, who I consider to be, right now, to be the most overhyped and most overrated professional wrestlers of all time. When I first saw the vignettes for the Wyatt family, I didn't think much of them. I thought those vignettes were lame. I didn't like the gimmick. And then when I heard that Husky Harris was going to be leading this group, I didn't think much. Husky Harris, he didn't do much for me back in 2010 on NXT, so I didn't expect much. From him. And then when they debuted on Raw, I hated how they attacked Kane, one of my favorite wrestlers, and in my opinion, still one of the best superstars you have today. Yes, I understand Kane has to put people over, but in my opinion, he's to put over people who are good. These guys are terrible and have no business being on the main roster. I'm sick of WWE. I'm sick of WWE burying wrestlers like 3MB, Justin Gabriel, Darren Young, Kurt Hawkins, Dolph Ziggler, all of these wrestlers who are on the roster, but just to bring up guys who are not ready for the roster. The Wyatt family, their segments, their matches are boring and not all that great. Their promos, Husky Harris's promos are absolutely garbage. And finally, they're not over. It's not getting over. On what you call his debut, they chanted Husky Harris. What did you expect? You expected him to actually buy this? Husky Harris was a rookie 3 years ago, and now you're trying to present him as repackage him as a totally different character you thought people would forget, even though he looks the same. Then, like I said, going back to them not being over, in their matches, nobody pops, nobody does anything. So why are they still on TV? Back in the old days, if you fail to generate any sort of reaction, it's back to the mid-card, or you're taken off TV and repackaged. Taken off TV, sent back to developmental, and repackaged from there. Why are they still on television? They suck. Then, next match, one match I was looking forward to, Kane and Bray Wyatt in a Inferno match. This match was absolutely boring, and I blame Wyatt. It was slow paced. The only cool part was whenever they slammed each other, the flames came up. This match was boring, and Bray Wyatt, not only the match stink, but the booking sucked. He needed two other men to beat Kane, and then at the end he carried Kane off. This sucked. I hate that Kane had the feud and job to these guys. Then people have an nerve to compare these guys to Mick Foley. People cared about Mick Foley, and Mick Foley was a way better performer than Husky Harris is. Then the promos. People like to talk about how good their promos are. Their promos suck. It's just wannabe eerie, soft philosophical rambling. He's not cutting good promos like Mick Foley was back in the day, or wrestlers like Foley, Undertaker, and Kane, who used to cut these eerie promos. His promos are just philosophical rambling. The buzzards. What is that? It is painful and annoying to listen to. I hate these losers. Why are they still on television? And then the WWE sheep, the WWE fans kissing the WWE fans, cheering everything Vince puts on TV, even though you know it sucks. All right. Doug8798 out. The burial marathon will continue.